Hello and welcome to today's lesson from the IELTS coach. Today we are going to look at a marking checklist for writing task 2. So this is something that you can use as you check your own writing to make sure you are doing the main things that the examiner is looking for. So anytime you do a writing task, even if you're going to get it checked by a teacher, check it yourself first. So you're getting the teacher or an examiner to look at your best possible writing. And the more you use this checklist, the more you will improve and do the things that are needed to get a better score in the writing test. So let's have a look at the checklist. We'll go through each of the items. It's divided by the marking criteria. So that first criteria is task response. Did you do what they asked you to do? And is the essay between 250 and 300 words? There's no maximum, but recommended around 300. Writing more is just wasting time. You don't need to do that. You should be able to express your ideas within 300 words. You need more than 250, so 240 is not enough. You will lose marks there. So make sure you have more than 250. The recommended maximum is 300. The essay type is clearly identified in the introduction. So this is quite important. This is a very common mistake that students make. If it's an opinion essay, the students might write that it's going to be a discussion essay. This essay will discuss, well, that's a discussion essay, not an opinion. It needs to be clear. Okay, you have to say, is it a discussion essay, or an opinion essay, or a problem solution essay, or a direct, what are you going to do? You must make that clear in the introduction. Okay, and mixing up essay types is where students often lose marks. It's not the task response, as well as it becomes confusing. Oh, you said it was going to be a discussion essay, but now this is all your opinion. So what is it? Make that clear and stick to it. If it is an opinion essay, it should be in the introduction and the conclusion quite clearly. Don't make your opinion unclear. Oh, I'm not sure what I think. Well, you have to be sure. The examiner needs to be sure when they're marking. Have a clear and strong opinion. This is also why I recommend either agreeing or disagreeing, not partly. Okay, 100% one way or the other way. It's clearer, it's stronger. And it needs to be in the introduction and opinion and conclusion. It's something you need to decide at the very beginning of the essay. Do I agree or disagree? Make it clear. Each paragraph is related to the task and topic. So the topic of the essay, if it's about public transport or if it's about studying overseas, that needs to be mentioned in every paragraph, as well as the task type. So if it is a discussion essay, that needs to be clear. And there will be no opinion language. Okay, you need to do both. It needs to be clear throughout, not just in the introduction. The next marking criteria is coherence and cohesion. That means, is everything connected? Is it clear? And the examiner knows exactly what you mean when you write certain things. So, well-constructed paragraphs must include introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. Okay, if it doesn't include one of those, you're going to lose a lot of marks. Clear topic sentences. Make it clear. What is paragraph 2 about? Is it the advantages or the disadvantages or the first reason you agree? Is it, okay, what is it going to be? Is it answering a question? Make it clear in the first sentence, the topic sentence. Give examples, reasons, and results. Don't have to be in every paragraph, but you do need at least one example sentence in the essay. One result sentence, one reason or explanation sentence. You may well have more than one. My examples usually have more than one example, more than one reason for an idea or opinion. And punctuation and well-linked sentences. Punctuation makes it clearer and easier to read. So you want to make sure the sentences start and end where they should. You don't want 60 words in a sentence. Use punctuation and shorten that and make that clearer. It is possible to have 60 words in a sentence, but it's more likely to be unclear. You're better off splitting it into 2 sentences. The next criteria is vocabulary or lexical resource. Paraphrase the main topic. You can use words from the main topic. Sometimes there can't be a synonym for it, but most of the time you can paraphrase it, say the same thing in a different way. You don't have to just do it once and then, oh, I can't mention that word again. No, you can say the same word more than once in the essay, but have a variety. Consistent repetition, avoid repetition of any kind of vocabulary. Again, you can use it, but not consistently. You don't want to say the same word in every sentence. Okay, you want to say it in different ways. Sufficient use of academic or formal style of language when writing. Okay, not spoken language forms. Good use of topic-specific vocabulary. So if you're talking about overseas study, you're going to mention things like students, learners, schools, institutions. Okay, study, learning, things like that, specific to that particular topic. And most sentences are mistake-free, vocabulary mistake-free. So you might have one or two vocabulary mistakes, the wrong spelling or it's the wrong word choice. That's okay. Okay, but you don't want it in every sentence. If you have more than half of your sentences and you've got a word wrong in every sentence, that's going to affect your score. Grammar range and accuracy. So correct verb forms and subject-verb agreement. Okay, the S or no S, singles or plurals, this is going to be a problem here. Wide range of sentence structures. Don't start all sentences the same way. Okay, I think. No, you're going to have different ways to begin. And especially because you will have different sentence types. So you're going to have a topic sentence, and then an explanation, then an example, and then a result. So you have to begin those in different ways. You can't do example, 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 example. Won't work. Mix of simple and complex sentences. So this comes down to length as well. My recommendation is 15 to 30 words in a sentence. That means you're going to have shorter, simple sentences with around 15 words and more complex sentences with more ideas, around 30 words. Could be a little bit over, but don't go 50 or 60 words. That's not complex. That's complicated. We don't want that. Similar with the vocabulary mark, most sentences are mistake-free, so grammar mistakes. So they look at mistakes in different ways. If it's a vocabulary mistake, that'll affect the band for vocabulary. If it's a grammar, if it's tense, if it's the subject-verb agreement, that's going to affect the grammar score. Okay, and whether you get 6s or 7s or 8s will come down a lot to the number of mistakes that you are making. One mistake in every sentence, it's really hard to get a 7 in the grammar. Okay, if it's half or less than half, then you're getting closer to that. So not just the type of mistakes, but the quantity of mistakes and the repetition of mistakes. If it's the same mistake 10 times, that's not as bad as 10 different mistakes. Okay, so it shows that you have a handle on those other things. It's one thing that you're struggling with. So use this as a way to check your writing, as a way to practice without getting feedback from somebody else. Are you doing these things? And even get a friend to use the checklist to check, are you doing these things? Okay, so I hope that this has helped you. I'll leave a PDF copy of this checklist so you can use it, print it out, or keep it on your computer and refer to it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video. Please like the video so that more students can watch it and it can get shared. Please subscribe to the channel so you are notified as soon as I put another video. And I will be putting videos in the next few days and weeks. So make sure you subscribe and click the notification so that you get alerted as soon as the video comes up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.